Hello, good evening. My name is Peace and I'm a blogger. So, for the past 2 months, we've been talking about love. We started out by saying love is a crazy little thing, you know, four-letter word that causes commotion and all that. And then we went ahead to talk about the rules of finding love. A lot of people have problems finding true love. They make mistakes. Maybe they are not loving well, or they are loving the wrong person, or they find themselves in the wrong relationship, or they feel they are loving genuinely, but they are not, their love is not being reciprocated. They're not getting back love the way they want it. And so we'll be looking at the rules of finding love. We've been looking at it for the past 2 months. Since February, we've concentrated on that. So for this first video, I'm just going to talk about the first three rules of finding love. And this first three rules concentrates on it concentrates on you. So the first rule says, be yourself. A lot of people tend to pretend when they see somebody they fancy. When they meet the people they fancy, they tend to reinvent themselves and become who they really are not. They try to be who they are not just they try to be who they are not just to please the people, the person they fancy. All right, supposing you are able to put up a front for a while, how long do you think is going to continue? How long do you think you are going to pretend? You are going to let down your guard someday, and it's going to really see the true picture of who you are. And what happens then? If you are pretending to be all sophisticated, and then all of a sudden you let your guard down and he sees you for who you really are, do you think he's going to love you? But probably he or she fell in love with the person, the front you're putting up. He probably fell in love with the whole drama, the sham of the personality you have put on for a while. It's good to be yourself. Just be yourself, because you end up imprisoning yourself. You tie yourself up in knots trying to be who you really are not. So let loose, be yourself, because if you fake it, you will only attract someone that belongs to the person that isn't you. Okay, how would that help you? Somewhere out there is someone who wants exactly your kind of person. So dearie, be yourself. That's the first rule. We move on to the second rule, which is love yourself. Of course, if you love yourself, you won't want to pretend to be another person. Except you don't love yourself, then that's when you would want to pretend to be somebody else. So love you for who you are, because if you don't love you, you will start pretending. You are probably fat and plumpy like I am. So what? You are tall and skinny. So what? God has made you special in your own kind of way. Why do you focus on things that do not make you happy? Why do you focus on, I know a lot of us, we have issues with our body. There are some parts of our body that we do not like or do, but why do you focus on those areas? There are probably some things that you love about yourself, that you should like about yourself, but you've not discovered it. So look at you, think on those things that makes you happy. When you look at yourself, I'll use myself as an example. I love me because I have this good skin, and I'm so proud of my skin color and texture. I like it. I love my legs, and so I flaunt it, putting on my short skates, my short skirts. I love my voice. I know you really want to hear me sing. Yeah, I love the way I sound when I sing. Not today. I also love that I can write. I love that I can talk too. So there are a lot of things I love about myself. What do you like about you? Look at those things. Look, concentrate, focus on those things. If you are big and plumpy and you probably don't like the way you look, you can work on it. Go ahead, exercise, jog, diet, or anything. Because you love you want to work on your weight. The next rule that follows. So before I go to that rule, I would like you to make a list of the things you like about yourself. I think that will boost your confidence and your self-esteem, and then you can walk with your head up high, feeling good and cool about you. Okay, so the next rule on this list is be happy on your own. A lot of people think happiness is dependent on friends, on a love relationship, or I don't know. But if you are not happy, sorry, excuse me, if you're not happy with you, with yourself, you cannot be happy with another person. Okay, you just need to discover those things that make you happy, discover the things that make you smile, discover the things that when you do you feel fulfilled. Like, I love to write, I love to sing. Create an alone time for yourself. When you were alone and there's nobody with you there, are you happy? Can you be happy for yourself? Can you make yourself happy? Some people love to dance and they're just happy dancing. Some people love to jog, some people love to stroll, some people love to shop. What do you like to do? Think of those things that make you happy, that give you joy when you do them. That way you wouldn't need a man or a woman to make you happy. A lot of people are in a wrong relationship today because they are so dependent on the next person. They're dependent on their partners to make them happy. Okay, if for instance you're dependent on a man to make you happy and you get married to that man someday, whenever he's out, you are not happy. He travels out for a while, you feel so moody, so bored, you don't know what to do except he's there with you. In that kind of relationship, you end up stalking the man. You end up always calling and wanting to find out per minute what he's doing, because you don't have time for yourself. It also follows the sequence of loving yourself, because when you love yourself, you discover things that make you happy and you love yourself more. You would enjoy your time alone. Take yourself out, you know buy things for yourself, spend time with friends. You don't have to depend on any man or any woman to be happy. Okay, so that's the first three rules we are looking at today. In our subsequent videos, I will be talking about other rules. I hope this helps. Thank you.